Protests are as fundamental to democracy as elections. However, in a shocking incident in Bihar, a citizens' protest for better power supply turned deadly, with 2 people losing their lives. The protest over power supply in Katihar turned fatal for 2 people after the police opened fire at the protesters. The incident sparked widespread outrage and raised concerns about the handling of protests and the delivery of essential services in the region. Adding fuel to fire are the remarks by Bihar government's LG Minister Bijendra Yadav, who said that if people misbehave, the police will have to resort to guns and sticks to bring them on the right track. The killings and the subsequent high-handedness by the Bihar government have created a political storm in the state, with the opposition BJP comparing Chief Minister Nitish Kumar to General Dyer. Meanwhile, AIMIM leader Asaduddin Owaisi has said the incident is shameful. Taking a dig at the INDIA alliance, Owaisi said that with friends like these, who needs enemies?
बदमाशी जब करेगा कोई तो पुलिस क्या करेगी? लाठी चार्ज और गोली तो चलती है। मणिपुर में कौन भगवान का राज है? मणिपुर में क्या हो रहा है? यूपी में क्या हुआ? जिसको कोर्ट में लाया गया उसी को मार दिया गया। तो अपना नहीं देखता है, दूसरे पर आरोप लगाता है। ये इतना नीचे स्तर पर राजनीति बातें जा रही है, ये लोकतंत्र के लिए दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है।
Now, even as the politics over Bihar firing escalates, ex-Agriculture Minister Sudhakar Singh has thrashed his own government and Energy Minister and criticized his remarks. Singh, in an exclusive conversation, said such things can be said in Iran and Iraq, not in India, and those supporting use of lathis and guns should be booked. Listen into what he said.
सुधाकर जी, ऊर्जा मंत्री कह रहे हैं कि लाठियां गोलियां तो चलेंगी ही अगर बदमाशी करोगे तो। इस पर आप
ऊर्जा मंत्री जी इस तरह की जो बयान दिए हैं वो गैर लोकतांत्रिक बयान है। इस तरह का बयान इराक ईरान में हो सकता है। हम एक लोकतांत्रिक राज्य में बसने वाले लोग हैं जिसमें तय है कि कोई भी प्रदर्शन जो शांतिपूर्वक होगा निहत्थे लोगों पर हम इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते बंदूक का। एक कानून विरुद्ध काम है और यह घटना 302 आईपीसी की धारा 302 के कैटेगरी में आना है। मैं सरकार से मांग करता हूं कि ऐसे लोगों को जिन लोगों ने गोली चलाया है 302 के तहत मुकदमा दर्ज होना चाहिए और जो इनका समर्थन कर रहे हैं इस घटना का उन पर 120 षड्यंत्र में शामिल होने का मुकदमा दर्ज होना चाहिए जो इस तरह की घटनाओं का समर्थन कर रहे हैं।
Let's go across live to my colleague Akshay and understand from him the details of this incident. Akshay, this comes as a shocking incident from Bihar. First, get us and help us understand the details of this case. What had happened? Why did the police start firing at the protesters just because they were asking for the power supply in their village?
Yeah, the power supply was not proper in Barsoi of Katihar. Farmers were protesting from a long time, more than 18 days. The former Agriculture Minister Sudhakar Singh had written letter to the CM and to the Energy Minister Bijendra Yadav also, but nobody was taking concern on these matters. So yesterday morning at 8, protests started with a good number of protesters outside the electricity office, which was the block office of the Barsoi block in the Katihar district. The protest was going on with time. The number of the protesters kept increasing, and when it increased more than about 4,000, then few of the protesters got aggressive and started pelting stones on the building, which further resorted the other protesters to get involved in this. Now, the SDPO and the SDO, which were present on the spot, say that the protesters were so aggressive that they were to kill them. And 18 of the electricity department officers were inside the building and were afraid of being hit by stones and by the protesters who were vandalizing the property of the office. So, in defense, they are saying that they air fired. But the video which we have shown on our channel says something else. They have shot directly to the protesters and the bullet hit 3 of the protesters. 2 of them have died and 1 of them has been admitted to a hospital at Siliguri, which was the nearest hospital which had quite a good specialities, so that there are chances of him to be cured, although his situation is also being seen critical. On the other hand, the energy minister, who was responsible for providing proper electricity at Barsoi, not only at Barsoi but all over Bihar, says that when will people misbehave, then the police will have to use lathis and guns. So such kind of statement from a minister of the state government is very shameful. On the other hand, it's been more than 24 hours of the first death and CM Nitish Kumar is completely silent. He hasn't attended any meeting or any program of the government today. The Deputy Chief Minister, Tejashwi Yadav, has also not come out of his house today, hasn't attended any government program or any private event so that he could have got a chance to face the media. So the leaders of Bihar are hiding from the media, and you can see the situations. More than 24 hours have passed and the government is saying nothing. Second death has been confirmed and the third one is fighting for life at Siliguri. Yes.
All right. All right, Akshay, thank you very much for joining us with those details. We'll keep coming back to you for the latest on the ground situation in Katihar, where a shocking incident of the protest turning fatal for